like someone who hasn't decided to leave. The suitcase leaning against the door, waiting for a courage that takes time. We were sitting in the middle of the room, not knowing who will get up first. Your gaze is asking for a reason, and mine already knowing the script. The rain beat against the weak window pane, like someone who wanted to enter. And the whole house held its breath, afraid of us speaking. It was the night we almost got together, and everything almost changed places. The heart almost took a step, but he came back, afraid to try. It was the night we almost got together, and this one almost never closed, because what didn't happen at that time, it happens to me every day after you didn't come back. You didn't come back. Your silence weighed more than a scream. My voice wouldn't come out. We were rehearsing an entire future without the courage to exist. You said maybe tomorrow, like someone who leaves the door ajar. And I pretended that I understood that, as if there were still a right answer. The clock ticked mercilessly, while all we knew was how to do was stop. Everything in the world was moving forward, except for us there, not knowing where to go or come back from. It was the night we almost got together, and everything almost changed places. The heart almost took a step, but he came back, afraid to try. It was the night we almost got together, and this one almost never closed, because what didn't happen at that time, it happens to me every day after you didn't come back. Didn't come back. If we had remained silent, perhaps it would have been less cruel. But we communicated too much with our eyes, and that also makes one liable, because some decisions are not choices. These are fears disguised as reason, and we kept putting love off until it becomes a prison. It was the night we almost got together, and I've been stuck in that situation ever since. You went ahead, I stayed during the break, between the yes that didn't come and the goodbye that never she only learned to wait for me. Asleep when you said you were going to stay. The city faded outside and we lit up without knowing how to turn it off. Your face illuminated by the screen, your way of promising without thinking. At that moment at night he would call me again, but no amount of sun could fix it. What the dawn left to break. We promised forever at 2:17 a.m. at a time that only exists within me. The whole world was still asleep when we tried to decide on the ending. We promised forever at 2:17 a.m. and he never returned to that place again, because some promises are made on the spur of the moment, exactly where they shouldn't last. Maybe if it were noon, if only we had thought more. But promises made in the early morning, they don't know how to live in normal times. They are born from lack and silence, a fear of loneliness and of light. And then they saw perfect ghosts that return every time night falls. showing a new time now, but none of them know about us. Some promises never die with time. They die trapped in their own voice. The clock hand trembled on the wall. When did you take a deep breath to speak? The whole world was still spinning, but something had already stopped there. His gaze offered no apology. His tone didn't ask to stay. And at that exact second, I felt time abandoning me. The air grew heavy in the room, as if the future had failed. And as you took a step forward, my heart froze. That's where the clock stopped. When you said goodbye to me, the world went on, the days passed, but I was stuck at the end. That's where the clock stopped, and time never obeyed me again. Everything continued as normal outside, but my heart remained in your goodbye. Cars started driving on the street again. People have learned to smile. Even the days began to change, but I couldn't get out of there. The coffee was getting cold in my hand, while the memories simmer within me. Everyone called it yesterday, but for me, it was still the end. I tried to turn the hands forcefully, pretending that I was also in motion. But some farewells break the mechanism, and they lock everything up from the inside. That's where the clock stopped. When you said goodbye to me, the world went on, the days passed, but I was stuck at the end. That's where the clock stopped, and time never obeyed me again. Everything continued as normal outside, but my heart remained in your goodbye. That's where the clock stopped, and I never came back again. Always late for my own life. It's always too early to get over you. That's where the clock stopped, and I still live in that moment today. While the world speeds away, my heart remains at rest. The clock on the wall still tells the time, but none of them are me. Because the time I spend outside, you can never catch up with the time that died with you. The city fades in the rearview mirror when I floor it so I don't feel it. The asphalt becomes a continuous hazard, and your absence begins to follow me. The signs go by without telling me anything. They only confirm that I don't know how to get back. But in the glass behind me, your gaze insists on staring at me. I tell myself it's just tiredness, which is a reflection of those who were left behind. But every time I look behind the car I used to, your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror. Even when I try to speed up, I run away from the front, but behind me you keep looking at me. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror, like a mistake I can't let go of. No matter how far I try to go from you, you are the one who continues to guide me. The radio tries to change the subject, but all music speaks of us. Every curve in the road repeats the sound of your goodbye in my voice. The lighthouse outlines your face in the darkness, as if the night had a memory. I keep going to some random place, but you keep going into my story. The steering wheel trembles in my hands, as if he also wanted to return. But there are roads that only exist to teach how to continue. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror. Even when I try to speed up, I run away from the front, but behind me you keep looking at me. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror, like a mistake I can't let go of. just change places within me. Because sometimes everything we destroy, it survives better inside us that way. I thought distance would erase it, but it only amplifies the signal. Because there are faces that turn in that direction even after the end. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror. Now I know that there's no way to run away. There are memories of seeing a driver and they choose for themselves where to go. You'll see your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror, and perhaps they will always live there. Because every road that tries to save me, it still passes by where you are. The day will dawn somewhere, but the night still lives within me.
Or am I just spreading this fire within myself? Because sometimes destroying the memory is just a matter of finding a new way for it to exist in the end. I've already changed houses, faces, and cities, but the drawer came after. Because some memory networks, we take it with us wherever we go.
Coat is still lying on the chair, like someone who hasn't decided to leave. The suitcase leaning against the door, waiting for courage that takes time. We were sitting in the middle of the room, not knowing who will get up first. Your gaze is asking for a reason, and mine already knowing the script. The rain beat against the weak window pane, like someone who wanted to enter. And the maybe tomorrow. Like someone who leaves the door ajar. And I pretended that I understood that, as if there was still a right answer. The clock ticked mercilessly, while all we knew was how to do was stop. Everything in the world was moving forward, except for us there, not knowing where to go or come back from. It was the night we almost got together, and everything almost changed places. The heart almost took a step, but he came back afraid to try. It was the night we almost got together, and this one almost never closed. Because what didn't happen at that time, it happens to me every day after you didn't come back. If we had remained silent, perhaps it would have been less cruel. But we communicated too much with our eyes, and that also makes one liable. Because some decisions are not choices. These are fears disguised as reason. And we kept putting love out until it becomes a prison. It was the night we almost got together, and I've been stuck in that situation ever since. You went ahead, I stayed during the break, between the yes that didn't come and the goodbye that never happened. It was the night we almost got together, and that still keeps me here. Because some endings don't truly conclude, they only learn to exist inside me. The suitcase was taken out, the rain stopped. The house learned to be silent, but that night never went away. She only learned to wait for me. when you said you were gonna stay. The city faded outside and we're lit up without knowing how to turn it off. Your face illuminated by the screen, your way of promising without thinking. At that moment we believed that time would also swear. The clock was showing in our time, that which does not exist in the light of day. It was too early to be definitive, too late to be just fantasy. We promised forever.
Promises made in the early morning, they don't know how to live in normal times. They are born from lack and silence, a fear of loneliness and of light. And then they saw perfect ghosts that return every time night falls. none of them know about us. Some promises never die with time. They die, trapped in their own voice.
Trembled on the wall. When did you take a deep breath to speak? The whole world was still spinning, but something had already stopped there. His gaze offered no apology. His tone didn't ask to stay. And at that exact second, I felt time abandoning me. The air grew heavy in the room, as if the future had failed. And as you took a step forward, my heart froze. That's where the clock stopped. When you said goodbye to me, the world went on. The days passed, but I was stuck at the end. That's where the clock stopped, and time never obeyed me again. Everything continued as normal outside, but my heart remained in your goodbye. Cars started driving on the street again. People have learned to smile. Even the days began to change, but I couldn't get out of there. The coffee was getting cold in my hand while the memories simmered within me. Everyone called it yesterday, but for me it was still the end. I tried to turn the hands forcefully, pretending that I was also in motion. But some farewells break the mechanism, and they lock everything up from the inside. That's where the clock stopped. When you said goodbye to me, the world went on. The days passed, but I was stuck at the end. That's where the clock stopped, and time never obeyed me again. Everything continued as normal outside, but my heart remained in your goodbye. Perhaps you don't even know the power from a word said in the wrong tone. Some goodbyes don't end stories, they explode the past. While time learns to heal, my heart is learning to delay. Because when love suddenly goes away, the heart can't always keep up. That's where the clock stopped, and I never came back again. Always late for my own life. It's always too early to get over you. That's where the clock stopped, and I still live in that moment today while the world speeds away. My heart remains at rest. The clock on the wall still tells the time, but none of them are me, because the time I spend outside, you can never catch up with the time that died with you.
Like a mistake I can't let go of, no matter how far I try.
But there are roads that only exist to teach how to continue. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror. Even when I try to speed up, I run away from the front, but behind me you keep looking at me. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror, like a mistake I can't let go of, no matter how far I try to go from you. You are the one who continues to guide me. If I break the mirror, you disappear. Or does it just change places within me? Because sometimes everything we destroy, it survives better inside us that way. I thought distance would erase it, but it only amplifies the signal. Because there are faces that turn in that direction, even after the end. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror. Now I know that there's no way to run away. There are memories of seeing a driver, and they choose for themselves where to go. You'll see. Your eyes still linger in my rearview mirror, and perhaps they will always live there. Because every road that tries to save me, it still passes by where you are. The day will dawn somewhere, but the night still lives within me. And in the glass behind everything that I am, your gaze continues endlessly. In the drawer without meaning to tamper with the past, but he grabbed my wrist again. Your name written in the curve of the cards, as if he were still asking about the two of us, perhaps. The yellowed paper holds your voice in every crooked line of emotion. I was reading it thinking it was a memoir, but it was burning embers. The neon light hits the words, and it makes everything seem like now, as if you wrote it yesterday. Something that's been around for so long is going away. Your letters are still burning in my neon drawer. this fire within myself. Because sometimes destroying the memory, it's just a matter of finding a new way for it to exist in the end. I've already changed houses, faces, and cities, but the drawer came after. Because some memory networks, we take it with us wherever we go.